feeling this music. Yeah. Woo! Hello friends, and welcome to today's video of 2 Point Hospital. This has been a game that's been lingering around for a little while, and apparently it's really funny. So I wanted to give the game a go, and currently on Steam you can play it for
2 Point Hospital. Over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best, so join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? For 3.
That's brilliant. But as I was saying, on Steam you can play it for free up until Monday. So obviously I was going to take the opportunity to play it for free. So here we begin. Welcome to 2 Point County. I thought that said country. I'm Albert Crank. I didn't read it. I'll be your something. This is Hogspot, and here's your first hospital. Click on it to get started. Okay. I have clicked. Do we have levels? Ooh, this is a very smooth game. Oh look, there's my avatar for Steam. Right, okay, so I'm assuming we get to start. Lovely. So, Hogsport. Begin your career as a hospital administrator. Learn the basics of the job by something. Right, 2 Point Hospital. Welcome to 2 Point County. Are you ready to start building your first hospital and caring for some patients? Yes. Okay, this is the first time I've ever looked into this game. So please bear with me that I'm probably going to be a bit slow, so if you're an absolute expert on the game, this is probably not going to be the video for you. You're probably going to get really frustrated with me. Right, so looking around the hospital. First things first, you'll probably want to have a look around. To move around the hospital, hold the right mouse button and drag. Move the cursor to the edges of the screen, or use WASD and keys. You can also zoom with the mouse wheel and rotate and pitch the middle. Right, so move in. WASD. Okay. I prefer WASD because I'm used to doing that on The Sims. Right, so reception. The first thing the hospital will need is a reception. Patients will head there when they arrive at the hospital. Let's build a reception desk. I'm really into this music. It's so smooth. Right, so what do I do? So items. Reception. Can I rotate you? Shit. No, I want to rotate you. Right, great. We will need an assistant to run the reception. Let's hire one now. Click the hire. Let's not. I want to rotate. Pick up. Ah, I see. Right, so we're going to stick it nicely here. I like the grid that we've got going on here. It helps me a lot. Right, so hire, assistants. Who do I assist? Click on hire, then assistants. Select the job applicant, and then click the button on hire button. Drop them near the reception by left clicking. You're the most expensive, so I'm going to go with you because I don't have a lot of money. Right, and then booshk. Yay! Select the most cheapest one, especially for our first hospital. We can't just like boosh in for like the top people right now. General practitioner's office. Great. Before we officially open, we will need a GP's office. Patients will visit a doctor working as a general practitioner at each stage of diagnosis. The GP will assess patients and decide if they are ready for treatment or if they require further diagnosis. Let's build a GP's office right now. Room building. To build a room, click on the rooms button and pick one from the list. With a room selected, drag out to a floor plan. Yes, of the appropriate size, and then press. Yeah, I think I got this. This is a bit like The Sims, a little. Righty, this is tiny. That's a bit terrifying. Right, I'm gonna stick the door there because why the frick not? Oh my god, I actually get to plan a lot of things in this. What else do I need to do? There's already a window in here. What else do I need to do? Place the door, office desk, and filing cabinet. Then click the green tick. Oh, can I stick a bin in here? I want to stick a bin in here. There you go. Booshk. Right, okay. Do I need to put anything else in there? Nah, screw it. Right. Ooh, this is a really good game. I really like this. Right, Doctor Whom. Excellent. Now we will need a doctor to run the GP's office. Hire one now. Right, click hire. Duke twos. Right, okay. Who's the cheapest? You. You'll do. Right, there you go. There's your office. Right, hire a doctor. Hospital open. Good news. Our hospital is now open for business. Patients are starting to arrive. After they register at reception, they will be sent to the GP for a diagnosis. Awesome! Where's my first customer? I already zoomed out. Give me my first patient. Is that you? Howard Thump. Good name. He is going to reception. Staff, patients, and illnesses. Use the staff list, which I just found. Use the staff list, patient list, and illness list to monitor and manage the people in your hospital. Quickly find staff and patients, and then jump to them in the hospital. Wait, what? Staff list. Staff list. Use the staff list to quickly find people based on their job, ability, and qualifications. See what each person is currently doing and keep an eye on their happiness and energy. Click on someone in the list to jump to that person in the hospital. Use the job filters to view each staff type separately. Click on the arrows by each column, heading to sort the list based on that column. Use the pay revenue button to review salaries and pay satisfaction even for each staff member. Use the job assignment button to control which jobs each person is allowed to do. Okay, so if I clicked on you for an example, you are this. Right, so I can pick you up, I can fire you, I can give you to take a break, I can do your pay review. Staff pay review. There is so much in this. Oh my god. Review the salaries of your staff and see how satisfied they are with their pay. As staff are promoted and trained, they will expect a higher salary. Their pay satisfaction will affect their overall happiness. The face next to each person's salary indicates their pay satisfaction level. To give someone a pay rise, adjust the slider below their salary and then click the confirm button. To quickly give pay rises to all people who feel underpaid, use the satisfy pay request button. Job assignment. See, each staff members are qualified to carry out each type of job in the hospital and control who is... Oh my god, it tells me what song's playing. And control who is allowed to do each job. For example, if you only want your best staff working in a GP's office, you can disable that job for junior staff. By default, each staff member is allowed to do every job as long as they are qualified for it. Use the buttons to enable and disable job each person. Messages. We've diagnosed our first patient. The GP has sent you a message. Have a look at the messages list in the top right. I'm assuming that's over here. Looks like we will need to build a pharmacy to treat a patient. Okay. So this is my messages. Top right. I swear it said top right. Okay, so pharmacy required. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, gout. Gout is frequently transmitted in bathrooms, and modern medication is effective. Unlike earlier times when it had to be dug out painfully with a screwdriver, the patient is seeking treatment. We will need a pharmacy in order to treat them. It will cost 7,600 to build. What would you like to do? Done. There you go. And now I need to hire someone. I need to hire a nurse, wasn't it? Right. You're too expensive, so I'm going to hire you. So, Bushka, there you go. This is actually a pretty simple game. Like, a lot of it gets thrown in your face to begin with, but after a while, it gets pretty easy. Now we have everything we need to diagnose and cure simple illnesses. Let's see if our new stuff are up to the task. Well, they better be. Yes, I can hire a bench. I can hire a bench. Yes. Just what I wanted in life. Right, okay. Let me rotate. Oh, let me rotate this. Dushk. And Dushk. I have an achievement for that. Oopsie. Patient cured. Well done. We've cured our first patient. We've earned some money and the hospital's reputation has improved, which will attract more patients. When a doctor or nurse treats a patient, their ability will influence the chance of success. Some illnesses are tougher than others. Continue diagnosing and treating patients to keep the money coming in so we can expand the hospital. Thank you so much for letting me know. By curing patients, we've improved the hospital's reputation. This will attract more customers. Yeah, I get it. Are we able to build like a car park later on? That would be pretty cool, don't you think? Right. I'm really loving this game so far. Janitors and maintenance. Now that we've got some experienced machinery, we should think about looking after it. Machines will deteriorate with use and will need repairing from time to time. If a machine falls into disrepair, it can be a fire hazard. Fires are generally considered bad for business. Hire a janitor to maintain machines. While you're at it, make sure they've got some fire extinguishers nearby. Better safe than sorry, right? Okay, so now we've got to hire some janitors. What I was actually just about to do was hire Stop saying higher, Kim. Awesome. Done. Janitors will be called to repair a machine when its maintenance of level falls below 50%. You can also request a janitor repair immediately, blah, blah, blah. Right, keeping people happy. Okay, a lot of these messages are going a lot quicker than I can read them. Please bear with me. Keeping people happy. It's important to keep your staff and patients happy to ensure the hospital runs smoothly. Patients will get bored, thirsty, hungry over time. Make sure they have access to entertainment, food, drinks, and a comfy seat. When they're between appointments, hiccups. If they become unhappy, they will leave and go to another hospital. Well, I've already got you 2 benches. In fact, I got you 4 because I'm a nice person. I got you 1 drinks machine and 1 snacks machine. Don't even at me. Right, okay, so what do I need? A leaflet stand. Okay, where do I stick this? Let's stick it in the doorways of our places, shall we? Okay, so I feel like, because I'm a bit of a design geek, I'm gonna stick this right next to the reception. Douche. Staff energy and break. Staff gets tired as they work and will eventually go on a break, and staff room will help them relax and return to work energized. Drinks and snacks will keep them happy too. If you make a room larger and fill it with interesting items, it will be considered more prestigious. People using a high prestige room will become happy. A nice staff room will also help staff regain energy faster. Awesome. So I need to go to rooms and I need to click in a staff room. So where am I going to stick the staff room? I think I'm going to stick it in this corner here. Oops, wasn't meant to do that. How do I do the thing that I meant to do? Okay, done it. So that's good so far. For now, later on we can probably build it a bit bigger. Staff room. Staff will need a staff room when they're on break. Fill the room. Oh, we've already. Okay, hold on. Fill the room with interesting items to make fully preferred. Note, you can place a member of staff in a staff room to make them take a break, or in a work room to make them work there. To pick up a member of staff, hover over them and hold the left mouse button. Okay, so I've got a few inbox here. Item controls. Yeah, I already know that. Hospital reputation. Hospital reputation increases with each patient successfully cured. Yep, we already know that. Right, new illness discovered. Clamp. Once this grips a patient, it doesn't let go. Afflicts many living statuses and selfie-taking chumps. We'll send a patient for treatment in our pharmacy. Charlie work. Drinks and snacks are great for keeping people happy. They can lead to littering if there are no bins nearby. While we're at it, staff and patients will get pretty grumpy if they don't have access to any toilets. You might want to invest in some quality porcelain. Janitors will help maintain all of these, restocking vending machines, sweeping up litter, emptying bins, and unblocking toilets. Awesome. So now I can unlock some toilets. Good. Dude, you're just walking through my thing. Who are you? Oh, you're the receptionist. The receptionist has left the building. I'm joking. So far they haven't. Right. I could have made that 3x3 to be honest, because everything else is 3x3. Hold on. I have a weird OCD for things being exactly the same. Does this not have a door? Hiring diagnosis. We're hearing... further diagnosis. I thought they said hearing. We're hearing reports of some new illnesses in town. These might be harder to diagnose. We may need to build a new diagnosis room. If a GP isn't certain, they will send a patient for further diagnosis. Okay, now you're just shoving things into my face. Hospital level. As you expand the hospital with more rooms and staff, the hospital level increases. A larger hospital attracts more patients. As the hospital gets busier, queues may start to get long. We may need to build more GP's offices and other rooms and hire more staff to deal with extra patients. Look out for queue warnings above rooms. You can also hover over a room to highlight people queuing for that room. Also, great, thanks. Okay, we've exhausted all forms of diagnosis on a patient and we still don't know how to treat them. We'll need more diagnosis rooms, otherwise the patient will leave. Alright, okay. Right, diagnosis rooms. Oh, general diagnosis. Here we go. I was getting a bit confused there. Right, okay, so I'm going to stick the diagnosis room here, and I'm going to make it 2x3 again. Awesome. Considering I'm sticking filing cabinets in pretty much everything I see, we might as well do that, and we might as well throw in a nice lovely plant. And you can have a plant too, because why not? Oh, and you may as well have a plant. So boosh. Right, okay. Awesome. Right, so we need to figure out, I need to hire some more people, I think. What do I need for this? Well done. The hospital has increased. What do diagnosis rooms need? You need nurses. Ooh, newsflash. There's a peculiar new illness in town. Lightheadedness. We're going to need some expensive new equipment to deal with this. Continue expanding the hospital to unlock the treatment room. We may also need other GP's offices and some more staff to keep on top of things. Awesome. But right now, I need more staff. Now, what I want to know is, am I able to... How do I explain it? Have like a queue of people, if that makes any sense. So while she's on break, there's a nurse going on in here. Is a janitor's room not a thing in this game? Oh, a ward. What's this? Overview, prices, loans. Okay, in the finance tab, you can access the business overview screen for a deep dive on all the aspects of the hospital. You can also adjust the prices you charge in this hospital and take out a loan if you need more cash. Visualization mode. View the world with state-of-art hospital administrator goggles. Designed by Bungle Technologies, these high-tech spectacles can use advanced optical sensors and patented privacy invasion algorithm to analyze the state of people and items within the field of view. Through careful collaboration, scientists have been able to harness the powers of this extraordinary invention to detect such things such as how much someone needs the toilet or how much they want a packet of crisps. Inspiring stuff. Use the visualization modes to analyze the state of the hospital environment, the moods and needs of patients and staff, and the maintenance of Okay, so health, attractiveness. Okay, good to know. So that's the thing. Right, so I'm going to buy a new room, and I'm going to make this the ward room. And again, I'm going to do a 3x2 or not. Ooh, fancy. Right, I'm going to stick that there. Shall we throw in a plant for you? Might as well. Everyone else has got a plant. We're not about leaving people out of here. Right, there you go. Got a nice plant. Booshk. So there we go, and now I need to hire... Wards can be used for diagnosis and also to treat a range of illnesses. A nurse is required to admit each patient, look after them and discharge them when they're ready to leave. Add multiple beds to a ward to deal with more than one patient at a time. You can also adjust the number of nurses that should work there in the room setting. This is useful if you have a lot of patients. Okay, now that you've told me that, I'm going to take some things out of it. The one thing I have with this game is that you can't actually sell things while you're in edit mode in there, which is a little bit annoying, if I'm completely honest with you. Really? Do they? I had noticed. Right. Might as well give you a nice plant in your corner there. Might as well. You have a nice window in there, so I don't need to really give you anything else. Right, okay, there we go. Done. Right, so that's one GP's office. That's the other one. Did I stick a bin in there for you? Yes, I did. Is there a bin in every room? No. Ooh, hospital reputation is now good. This will attract more patients and staff. Okay, awesome. I kind of need to just get in another receptionist because there you go. Because while one receptionist is on break, then someone else can do something. That's all I can say. Why are you jumping up and down on your bed for? Unlocked. Hospital star rating. The 2-point health ministry is keen to recognise the achievements of every hospital in the county. If we can build a hospital that satisfies the needs of the local area, the hospital will be awarded an official star rating. This will be great for our organisation. Not only does each star come with associated rewards, but it will also allow us to establish new hospitals around the country. Continue to expand the hospital to acquire a 1-star rating. Awesome. Right, okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this episode here for now. Or what does it say? Codish. By completing objectives and challenges, our organisation earns Codish. We can use this to gain access to new items. Take a look at the list items. Any item with a padlock can be unlocked using K. Best of all, we can then purchase that item of any of our hospitals. Use it wisely. Okay, so what I'm going to do, as I said, I'm going to leave this episode here. I really enjoy this game, and I'm probably going to come back to it, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. So I kind of got to grips with the game so far. Ooh, what have I done? Oh, I see. Yeah, so I've kind of got to grips with the game so far, and I really enjoy it. It's really smooth, it's really nice, and it's not too complicated. Like with most, I feel like simulation games or resource games and things can be a little bit too tedious, can be a little bit too complicated, but this is just right for that. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like down below, and while you're there, please click the subscribe button so you're told when my next 2-point hospital video has been uploaded. Bye.